All units proceed to your post assignment. All units proceed to your post assignment.
Hello and welcome to another quick Arma 2 video from Yorkshire Pud Gamer. Hey up lad, now then. Yeah, it's me Para, this is just another video here, and today we're going to be looking at the ACE mod. So what is the ACE mod? Advanced Combat Environment. Ooh, that sounds sexy, doesn't it? And basically it gives us a whole new set of features for the game, makes the immersion, well, it adds a lot more to the game. Obviously there are a lot of things that we can do for our own character, and also things happen in the environment, such as the medic. It will now have epinephrine, morphine, bandages and things like that. So if you're looking to add another layer of realism, the onion gets deeper and deeper, something to make your eyes water, I guess, then Arma 2 ACE mod is for you. So let's go ahead and have a look at a few little features that you don't get in the vanilla game, and let's see what's different and how we actually go about using it. Now with the ACE mod we have two main keys, and these can be set in the main menu once you've actually installed. We have our self-interaction key. Now yours is going to be different to mine. You will need to set these before you actually get in game, but it's quite a simple process really. Your self-interaction key is literally, as it's self-explanatory, is for yourself. And the other key is used for vehicles and various other things in the game that we may get into another video. So for example, I've just pressed my self-interaction key. As you can see, it's popped up here with treat wounds. There is a whole different injury system in the ACE mod. You can actually check once somebody's on the ground, see what injuries they've got, and see whether they need morphine for pain, or they need epinephrine to bring them from if they're unconscious, and things like that. And there is blood loss as well. So the medic can obviously do full heals, but other soldiers, depending on whether you've got any of these things here, such as the bandage kit, you can revive other soldiers and you can drag them around and carry them. And I'm sure you've seen it in many other videos, but it does add a whole new level of realism to the game, really. And the medic really is key to the game. So obviously one of the first things is we've got our basic sight. Bang, 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 shoot, shoot, shoot. But if we press the / key on our numpad, we can actually go into the close quarters combat mode. I'm not actually sure whether this is in the vanilla mode, to be honest. I can't remember, but this is part of the ACE mod, so it's something that you might want to use if you're using a SUSAT or something like that and you're going into a close quarters. Just press that key and that's going to bring that up for you. Next thing is nice little feature to the ACE mod. If we go and select our 203 rounds, in the old game vanilla you could never tell which actually round you had, whether you had a smoke or grenade. For this one we just select the round with the F key, and then we use our mouse wheel and we can select that individual round, which is a nice little feature. Now as part of the ACE mod, trying to bring a little bit more realism, we don't get the crosshairs and things like that, and we actually get the 203 sight like this. Obviously if we're using a rangefinder, we can roughly work out where we're going, less or more. You may notice at the top left now there's an arrow key, and this is another really brilliant feature of the ACE mod. In vanilla you would throw a grenade and not know which way the wind was blowing. In ACE mod we press the left, shift and K, and it tells us the wind direction. This is really handy if you're wanting to run across and get cover from somewhere or an open space. You know which way to throw your grenade now, left, right, forward or back. Nice little feature of the ACE mod. Grenades are another good one in the ACE mod. If we actually select a grenade, we can press our left, shift and the 3 key, and this will give us different types of throwing mode. And you can also notice there is a power bar as well, which is another really handy feature there. So nice little shrapnel there, that's part of the ACE mod. Remembering, yes, whoops, a bit of an epic fail there. I actually threw that at my feet. Genius. Yes, there is shrapnel damage and things like that, and there's a lot of really cool things in the ACE mod, such as using grenade launchers. You have to make sure that the back blast is clear. No, you've not shit your pants and had a fart. The back blast will literally kill any soldiers or anybody behind you. And also, it also means that you have to be selective. As you can see, there's an AT4 CSRS, which is for close quarters combat. If you were to fire a normal launcher and you were near a wall, say behind you, stood near a wall, you'd actually kill yourself from the back blast. Another nice little feature. So always make sure that the back blast is clear before you fire it and there's nobody else around you. So let's get into something juicy, shall we? Let's have a look at a Jav. Those javelins work a little bit different in the Ace mod. It's not just a matter of point, click and boom. There's a little bit more to it. We also need to get the clue, which is the command something something unit, and that needs to be attached. So there we go. We're just looking through the Jav now, and there's a wooden tank down there. Now in the Ace mode, we actually have the options to press the space bar, the tab key, and that will alternate between direct fire and fire from above. So it gives you a good little option. Now you don't need to get any rounds for this because the round is actually in the launcher and it's disposable as it should be in real life. So let's just go and have a look at this tank down here. So there we go, you can see at the top right it's actually in the top mode, and I can tab that between direct fire and top impact by using the tab key. So I'm clicking, why won't it fire? Well, this is the Ace mod. So the first thing we need to do is press the plus key on the numpad, and this zooms us in. From there we need to press the N key for night vision or thermal vision, and we get this view. And you'll know when it's working because you'll get this high clicking buzzing noise. So you're thinking, right, well what is this? Why can't I fire? Click, click, click. Well, it's because we haven't got a direct view to the actual object. It's not just a fire and forget as it is with the vanilla mode. So if I move around here a little bit so I get a better view, this should make things a whole lot easier. So there we go. I've zoomed in, I've got the thermal vision on, there we go, there's the crosshair. So basically when I fire, the rocket is going to go where I had that crossfire. So you could actually pick a certain part of the vehicle if you wanted to actually attack. Now you may hear that my ears are actually ringing. This is another nice feature in the Ace mod. We actually need some earplugs. And this is the same, especially for a heavy saw gunner. If you're going to be firing, you need some earplugs in, and it's going to damage your hearing. You get this high-pitched ringing and your aim will be all over the place. And this also works for other members of your team that are actually stood near the rocket, or stood near you when a grenade goes off, or stood near you. Lots of nice little features like this, such as you may need to get glasses and earplugs when getting in and out of a helo, because the actual air power from the blades will actually affect you running in and out, and there's all sorts in there. So again, it's a self-interaction key just to select the earplugs. We select the javelin and reload so that we connect the clue. You can actually use the clue on its own, by the way, after you've discarded the rocket, which is quite good for viewing infantry and armor. So there we go, just make sure that we've got the earplugs in. So when we actually fire this Jav now, we shouldn't get that ear blindingly painful ear ringing, and especially if you've got your sound cranked up nice and loud. Believe me, it actually does hurt. So as we played, as we've just showed you before, stop stuttering like a dick. We zoom in with the plus key, we bring up the night vision, we get a lock on, and once we actually get the crosshair, it's a matter of firing, and boom! Dead Talibanis. Sweet. As a nut. If there are any questions or any things part of the Ace mod that you're not actually quite sure about, leave a comment in the box below, and I'll do another video. I have actually started to do a few training videos and tutorials for new people coming over from days. But if there's anything specific that you're not too sure about, give us a shout in the drop box below, and we'll see what we can do for you. Now obviously we talked about the self-interaction key. You also have a vehicle interaction key. Obviously there's not a lot going on here because we're literally just stood here. But there'll be different options in here. You can check the cargo, unload cargo, repairs, and there's quite a lot to it. Really, this video is just a quote. Do you know what? I'm having trouble speaking today. I don't know what it is. I'm not even being boozing or anything. Come on, Andy. This is not very professional. Yes, you see, this is what happens when you mumble like a retard. You forget what you were saying. Yes, this button does this button does that. Where were we? What were we talking about? Can't remember. I've completely gone off track. So I think I'll have to wrap this video up. I've been A-Up Gamer, aka Para, and I play with the Yorkshire Pud Gamers. We've actually got our own Arma 3 server. You'll find it by searching for the Yorkshire Puds on Patrol. We like to mix it up between vanilla and the Ace mod, and we also play our own Patrol Ops mode, which is a little bit different because a lot of people just play the Domination mode. So if you fancy getting online with us, we like to help out new players as much as we can. We do expect you to come on TeamSpeak with us. I'll post up the details at the bottom of the video now. Ka-ching! There you go. There's the server details and the details for the website should you decide you want to have a game with us. We are all from Yorkshire. You don't have to be from Yorkshire if you want to join the server, but of course it helps. So then, I'll say hey up then. Now then lad, thanks for watching. Subscribe for some more videos soon. As I mentioned before, anything in the box below. We may do an update video. Thanks for watching, and there'll be more Arma 2 videos coming soon in our Arma 2 series. Thanks a lot, you fuckers. See you on the battlefield. Adios.